O blog Barack Obama Presidente está aqui e vai conversar com o professor Dr. Thomas Coher, da Universidade Católica de Washington, e ele vai falar para nós um pouco sobre Barack Obama. Professor, quais são as principais mudanças que Barack Obama deve fazer em relação à questão da política externa americana e em relação também à questão da economia para o povo americano? Em inglês, quais são as principais mudanças?
In inglês? I speak in English.
Inglês.
Well, Miguel, many of us in the United States right now are very excited about the Obama candidacy because he really, I think, does represent what he says he represents, which is change, and that's something we desperately need right now. He, in terms of foreign policy, clearly the theme that is going to be most important is withdrawing from Iraq. And as recently as last night, when Joe Biden accepted the vice presidential nomination, he pointed out in a kind of a very systematic way that from the very beginning, and I think I'm almost quoting him textually, about the accusation that Obama doesn't have enough foreign policy experience to be president, he said, in every single important question that the United States has faced in terms of foreign policy over the last 10 or 15 years, Barack Obama was right, John McCain was wrong. And he kept on repeating that, point after point. Getting into Iraq, withdrawing from Iraq, setting a timetable, engaging in diplomatic relations with Iran. All of these things Biden went through very systematically and kept on repeating. Barack Obama was right, McCain was wrong. So I agree with Obama on all of those points and others in terms of foreign policy, and I think he's going to completely change not just those points of political and military engagement with the rest of the world, but he's going to change the world's perception of the United States. There's no question that you can see in the recent trip to Europe. You can see the way I'm talking to people like you and other Brazilians on this trip. People often love this guy, and when they don't love him, they respect him. And that's not true at all with McCain or really any other Republican. When it comes to domestic policy, again, Biden was very, very clear, and it was a great speech last night. You know, he said that Obama is the one who understands the needs of ordinary Americans. He says that at no time in his time in Washington, Biden's time in Washington, that's over 35 years, has there been so much uncertainty among middle-class families about not how they're going to, get to be well off, but just maintain their standard of living and maintain their homes and send their kids to college, and in some cases even put food on the table. There's never been this much uncertainty as there is now. So, Obama has a wide range of options to help middle class and poorer families, and to make major changes in the way of financing higher education, of making homes affordable, and of making us less dependent on foreign oil. So I have, no question that he has both, especially in the domestic front, the personal expertise to, create these initiatives, and the charisma and the ability to unite people to actually get them passed, especially if there's a Democratic Senate and a Democratic Congress, which there would be if Obama is elected. So, let's hope. I mean, this is an extremely important election, and I think most of the people that I know certainly are hopeful that Obama's going to win. Now, look, there are obviously Republicans of goodwill who don't share my point of view, and then that's what makes the United States a place that, a democracy that, most of the time functions, not all the time, and I respect their points of view too, but I think that this is a historic moment. Everybody's saying that. I wasn't there to share it with my family and friends in the United States, but this convention is extraordinary, and we'll see what happens. But I'm very optimistic going forward. Thank you.
Em relação à guerra do Iraque, o que o senhor imagina que Barack Obama deverá fazer em relação de diferença com o governo, em relação ao governo Bush?
Well, he's clearly stated that he's going to make a timetable, and now Bush and the Iraqi government, as Joe Biden said last night, are making a timetable for the withdrawal from Iraq. He's been saying that from the very beginning, and he was called naive, and he was called, they accused him of undermining the morale of the troops, but now everybody is repeating Obama's mantra: set a timetable, get out.
Thank you, professor.
Thank you.
Obrigado.